Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. Welcome to another episode. Gonna have a busy one tonight. We're going to be doing a bit of sandblasting, we're going to be painting, we're going to do some maintenance on the engine, fitting some gaskets and stuff, and we're going to have a chat about a company that I have sent my engine loom out of this car. They're going to do a bit of work on it. We're going to talk about them and see what they're going to do for us. Let's get to it. So the fuel filter mounting bracket has these little bushings in it for the two bolts that go down to mount it in place. And obviously I don't want to sandblast all that plastic, even though, or the rubber, it probably wouldn't make much of a difference, but it's simple enough to pop them out. So I'll just get a screwdriver on this inside edge here. Push down, you see it's starting to make its way out. It pops out and then allows your little rubber bushing to come out free. There we have it. Just before we get ready to put some paint on these bits, these are all the parts for holding on the actual GT kit. So I managed to pick up a set of these ones, as far as if I can remember correctly, kind of go on the front portion of the door here. Hold on like that. Somewhere around there. Location might be wrong, but I can figure that out when I have to put them on. But what I've done with some of the rest of them is they come with these factory clips that just take a screw in, they're kind of slightly threaded. I don't really like this style that's on it, so what I was doing was just popping these ones out of place, like so. And here's one I prepared earlier. So I've rib nutted these sections rather than using the factory plastics, so that we can get a nice bolt down into it and get a nicer, tighter kind of squeeze in it to have the kit fit really well on the car. So that one is totally rib nutted, and all the rest of them eventually I'll probably rib nut all the rest once they're all painted and that. But I'm just going to pop out these last few that are remaining and get everything hung up and ready for paint. So I'm now ready to paint down some of these parts. I'm using a new paint that I've never used before. It's an acid etch primer, so it's specific for like what we have here, where it's all bare metal. Doesn't need any hardener or any thinners or anything like that. It is saying you can apply between 1 and 2 light even coats. I'm probably just going to do 2 coats for good measure. allow 3 to 5 minutes of flash time between coats, and then it says allow 10 to 20 minutes before overcoating, so before you put colour on it, which is cool because I wasn't expecting to be able to put colour down tonight, but I'm going to try and do that now as well. So we'll get going. So while the paint is curing, the electric primer is curing, I picked up a couple of seals and stuff from Flows again. This gasket on here behind the oil filter relocator is new, but these other two seals I never replaced. I saw this kit on Flows, I think it was €7 or something. So I picked it up. So I'm just going to pull this off, replace these two seals and put everything back together. I also have one for the water pump, not sure whether I get to that one tonight or not, but I'm going to get this one done first anyway and see how we do. So you can see we've two new seals, and both of these are for this bolt that goes through the oil filter housing. So you can see one of the old seals here, and I'm actually missing this one. I remember when I sent this off to get zinc coated, I removed this and it was so brittle it actually just split in half. So it's a good thing I picked up this kit. So obviously I have my alternator and all my belts and everything on, all my accessory belts there for driving the fuel pump. So I'll start pulling all this stuff off and get these seals done as well. So the water pump back assembled. I have a new gasket in. Couldn't seem to, I think this gasket I was saying is to this pipe here, couldn't seem to pop it out. Seems like there's a good seal on it, so I said I'd leave it alone. I'm just going to try and get this back onto the car, onto the engine I should say, and keep this smaller gasket in place. So we'll try and figure that one out. It didn't work. A little bit of grease on two sides just to see will that hold the little gasket in place.
I begin to
Okay, that's the end of tonight's work. We got everything that we said we'd do done. Got all the couple of bits. It's hard to see with all of the nonsense going on in the shed, but we've all of the little brackets to fit the GT kit painted up. We have front anti-roll bar. painted as well. Just painted that silver different. I think it would go well under the car. Got a couple of service items done on the engine itself, and yeah, so we got a nice bit of stuff done tonight. And at the start of the video I mentioned that I was after doing something with the company with the wiring. So I messaged a company that I seen on Instagram called EP Wiring. Didn't know anything about them, just came across them on Facebook, found them. We ended up sending a couple of messages over and back. The chap's name that runs that business is Stephen O'Hara, a really nice lad. We actually FaceTimed here last week, and I talked him through some of the bits that was going on with my own engine harness, and Stephen was able to figure out a lot of it. So my harness has now gone over to him as well as my ECU. What Stephen is doing for me is he's running through the harness, he's swapping over a plug for me that I was saying I had an issue with inside in the engine bay, so that'll all be plug and play. And then also Stephen is taking my harness, which is off a GT Starlet, and getting fairly much a roadmap off of that to be able to offer custom harnesses and fully built harnesses for anyone that has an ep82 or an ep80 in my case. So there's a bit of product development going on with it as well, which is really cool. And he's also hoping to make up a custom ECU mount as well that can take the standard ECUs, but then also if you upgrade to a Link or a Heltec or anything like that, I think it can bolt up to it as well back in the original factory position, which is really cool. I'm really looking forward to getting my harness back and to see what Stephen is able to make then from his learnings from our harness, which is really, really cool. That's everything for tonight. I had a long time in the shed tonight, so got a nice few bits done. That gas heater I got is the best thing of all time. It's unreal for when we're trying to do this bit of painting as well. Everything got a nice shot of time with heat on it as well, and it makes all the difference. Yeah, so next video we will more than likely be able to actually bolt more parts back onto the car. I picked up another small couple of bits as well. Got a nice little underbody harness for the back of the car, or brace I should say, for the back of the car. So yeah, that'll be in the next video. If anybody has any comments about, say, my video and style, how I'm recording the videos, if they like it, if they don't like it, what do we want to see? Do you not want to see me painting anymore? Would you rather see more parts going on? What would you like to see, or how do you think I'm doing so far? I love hearing feedback. Even when I was talking to Stephen, he gave me a nice bit of feedback on some of the stuff that he was after seeing, which is cool. I love hearing any of that. It means people are watching it and showing an interest in what it is that I'm doing. So yeah, if you have anything in the comments, even about the wiring, about what Stephen is doing, about parts, where I got any of the bits, I'd love to hear all from anyone, and improve, I suppose, and just hear what people have to think about the channel and what we're doing here. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you in the next one.